being joined tonight by the leading driver at Mohegan Sun Pocono Downs for the 2011 series, Matt Kakaley. Most wins this year. How does it feel?
Great, great.
I can imagine it would feel pretty good. You've been in the winner's circle plenty of times, and I don't know if you ever get sick of the term rising star, up and coming. I feel like it still applies because you're only 23 years old, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Hopefully I can get past it one day where I am a star and not just a rising star, but it's been going really, really well.
So from early in your career, when you first started out driving Pompano Northfield, came to Pocono last year, did you ever think that you would achieve this type of success this early on in your career?
No, not at a place like this, not with the talent that's here and all the drivers that, you got the best drivers in the sport drive here, and it's big. It's big.
It's a tough driving colony. I know a lot of times you are doing the driving for Rumberg, top trainer in the country. So from your perspective, how is that going for you?
Without him, without his support, it would never be possible.
Right.
He races. I think he races more than any other trainer here, and he always puts me down first call on all of his overnight horses, and without his support, it's never possible. And a big thank you to him and his owners and his whole family.
Right, yeah, to believe in you at this
Oh,
point
yeah.
in your career. You talked about support, you hit on that. How important is that your family, your parents, John and Linda, your girlfriend, Annie, everyone's kind of involved in the industry. They know what it's like, but how important is that at the end of the day to have that support behind you?
It's big. My mom and dad know what it's like. My dad was a catch driver he's still catch driving. So if I need any advice or whatever, he's always there for me. Just the ups and downs that go with the business. They know how it is, and you need support. Annie's always there for me no matter what. If I'm down on myself, she's always there to pick me up. And you need a support system no matter what.
No, everybody does. Everybody does. From your perspective, how do you grade yourself in your performance this year?
I always think that I could do better. There's nights where I win 3 or 4. I think I should win 8 or 9. But you can't always win. But it was a great year, and I'm really proud. And hopefully I can do it again next year.
What do you have planned for the winter for the off season?
I'm gonna go to Dover. I'm gonna start down there next week or so. Chester, the remaining of their meet, and then when the Meadowlands opens, I'm gonna probably go over there too. So I'm gonna be busy again.
Nice, you will. So as soon as our season ends, you're just picking up, driving, and staying fresh for sure.
Yeah, as long as I get work, I'll be over there.
So with driving, because I know you did still do some driving in other tracks other than Pocono, what's your schedule like on a racing day? Is there anything that you're doing that's a routine for you? Do you look over the programs? Or are you looking over them in between talking to trainers?
Yeah, I always take a little bit of time before the races to go over the whole program. I don't spend too much time. I don't want to get to where I have to be, in this spot, in this race or anything. You got to wing it a little bit when the gate folds, but you got to know the horses and you got to know the competition. So I look over the whole program, and then I'll look over each race before the race, before we go out. But I don't have a big routine during the day. I usually sleep in late and do nothing. So.
So how do you keep your energy up? Are you a coffee guy, or what are you doing?
No, Red Bull, energy drinks. I don't like coffee.
Red Bull, that's the hard stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, even when we're doing the handicapping, we'll look and we'll see that you've driven a horse, you have some experience, especially with Ronnie's horses. Well, what about when it's one that you're behind for the first time, you're scoring them down? You doing anything differently to kind of get a feel for them?
Yeah, you got to get a feel for them. Each driver has their own way, I guess. We go by what the trainer tells us about them, how they are behind the gate, if they're grabby, whatever. And when we score them down, we'll get a good feel for them,
This is a really important question. 2012, where are you going to be? Are you coming back to Pocono?
Yeah, I'll be right back here. I can't wait. I love this place.
Very good. And this is another question. It's kind of a follow-up to our first interview, and I think a lot of our viewers are really going to care about this answer because you said your favorite show was the Jersey Shore.
Right.
Is it still your favorite TV show?
No, Burn Notice is my favorite TV show now, but I do still like Jersey Shore.
I'm telling you, I think Brian Sears is like the star of Burn Notice. He looks just like the main character.
I tell Annie that all the time.
So why not Jersey Shore? Was it this past season in Italy? Because they really lost me there. I stopped watching altogether.
No, I still like it. But I've been a fan of Burn Notice, and it just keeps getting better, I think.
Nice. Very good. good. Well, I can't wait to follow up when you come back in the spring, see if Burn Notice is still on top, and I'm sure your career will take you in many great directions. So thank you for taking a few minutes tonight, and congratulations on the honor, because it is a big one.
Thank you.